Hello everybody and welcome to another Beyblade video. I'm Citrus Ninja Gaming, and this time I have another unboxing video. This one is the third I'm making today, and obviously the one I'm most hyped up about because it's the newest release as of right now, aside from the random booster. So this is Master Diabolos. Also, I'm recording on my phone because my camera started doing stupid stuff, like making the video really dark. So yeah, anyway, this is Master Diabolos with the generate driver. It doesn't have a weight, it doesn't have a disc. It's just a layered base with a chip and a big chunky driver. So it also comes with a launcher that's just like this one from Chozy Achilles. So now you don't have to buy like your 7th Chozy Achilles. And you don't have to buy that one golden launcher that I'm pretty sure is pretty expensive. At least for a launcher. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is owned by Delta Akane. This is the evolution of Venom / Erase Diabolos. It does not keep any of the gimmicks of the original Diabolos except for the dual spin gimmick. So I'm just going to open this up. I don't want to explain too much until it's out of the box, because I'm just going to be re-explaining everything anyway. So yeah. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh, I'm pretty sure... Okay. I only have to cut one piece of tape right there. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. There's the top one. I just got used to opening those two boosters that had the top, or that had the one on the side and one on the bottom instead of one on the side and one on the top. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to take this out. And let's see how it looks. Ooh yeah. Stickers are looking really cool, but I don't think I'll be putting them on because I don't like putting stickers on. I don't even know where those stickers are supposed to go. Honestly, the Beyblade looks pretty complete without them. They might go on the bottom? No. I don't know. I'm just not going to put them on anyway. So, I guess first I'll take a look at the launcher, even though it's just the same thing as the ones that I already have. But I guess it's a good replacement, because one of them is starting to skip in left spin. Not too bad, but it's still noticeable. I don't know if I can take this out. Okay, well, I guess I'll just be opening it without taking it off the cardboard piece. Let me just get that hole over here. Now just pull it apart. Ooh, okay, this is not what I expected. It's actually clear black plastic with some opaque black plastic here. Here it says right in red, left spin also in red. Well, it's inverted in left spin. Actually, no, the stickers are for the launcher. The Beyblade doesn't need the stickers. But honestly, I like the launcher without the stickers, even though it doesn't have any decals here like the Chozy Achilles one has. I kind of wish I had a black launcher grip, like the gunmetal launcher grip. But I'll be using that launcher, so I'm just going to take this off. My secondary grip option. It looks cool. Probably would look cooler with a gunmetal grip right here, but I'll just do what I can. Okay, so I guess I'll also have to take Master Diabolos directly out if I can't cut the tape. Okay, I can cut the tape, so hopefully. Come on, 12 discs! There we go. Okay, now the other side. I know I'm narrating this without you guys seeing it, but it's kind of hard to do in frame. Okay! So, let's open up this Generate Disk Driver Fusion, which the name Generate sounds like the name that an electric driver would have, like hybrid and ignition dash. Wow. Whoa. Okay. So, here's the Generate driver. It is supposed to be an inverse version of Reboot or Ultimate Reboot or their dash versions. Except this isn't a dash driver. So basically, it'll start off the battle in this aggressive mode. And I heard somewhere that it's supposed to tighten the spring. I'm not sure if that's true. But this is much tougher to take out than this. So no wonder the guy in the video from Takara Tomy broke his nail trying to do this. But I have short nails, so it's fine. So earlier in the battle, it will be like this. Then it'll slowly descend this tip. That makes it spin not so aggressively. Like very passive. This is supposed to be based on Final Survive from the Metal Fight series, which came on El Drago Destructor or El Drago Destroy, however you want to call it. And basically this is based on Final Drive, but whatever. So yeah, it looks interesting. It might have some decent LED, like the electric drivers. Well, the electric drivers have really good LED. They can sometimes tie with or even beat Extend Plus when their motor is off. So that's saying something. But anyway, let's take out this layer, which I'm really excited for because I love mode changing layers and mode changing gimmicks in general. So yeah, this is Master Diabolos. As you can see, it has a lot of details on the bottom because the gimmick is, this is the right spin mode. Then you take this out. You take this piece out, which looks like a tiny little gen weight style thing, but it really isn't. It's just meant for the base. And it doesn't even click in because it doesn't have those tab thingies. But it has these to lock it in, so it's fine. It's not as, whatchamacallit? It's not as satisfying, but it's cool. Like, the concept is cool. Also, I don't know why these screws are silver. They're meant to be blue, like painted blue, but it's fine. I'm not going to cry over it. But yeah, this is the left spin mode. It's supposed to be like dipped lower. And the right spin mode has raised contact points. Also, I like this clear plastic in the middle with the opaque plastic on the outside. Makes the right spin mode look amazing. The left spin mode looks a little bit wonky, but what can you do? So yeah, let's put this thing together in right spin mode first. Dang, that's pretty good. It feels kind of interesting. It feels almost as if there was rubber on the underside of this, because of the way it's sliding. Maybe it's just creating friction, like extra friction. Let me see. Or it's just super tight and it's actually latching onto this really well. Okay. Cool. So, also let's go over this Diabolos chip. This is basically the same idea as the Spriggan chip, where it fits on every single base. Yeah, every single base. Not like the original Diabolos chip. This is the Diabolos Type 2, I think. Something like that. Version 2, Type 2. Diabolos 2, whatever. So it's not like the original Diabolos chip, where it's horizontal and it has a layer weight fused in it. Because bases that don't allow chips, don't allow weights, will not allow the normal Diabolos chip. Now this one's vertical. I don't know why they changed it from horizontal to vertical. It's weird. But this can go on right spin bases, left spin bases, bases that don't allow chips, like the Master. Don't allow weights. I'm so bad at this. It fits on bases that don't allow weights, like Master. And it does not fit on non-GT layers because obviously that would be against the point. So yeah, these are basically the same except for the teeth. Spriggan has 3 teeth on each side. They're pretty decent teeth. Diabolos, aside from having that sparkly black translucent plastic, has 3 teeth on one side and 2 teeth on the other. And I'm pretty sure these 2 teeth are a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, something like that. I don't know. But it's basically supposed to have the same gimmick as Ashura, where because of the offset teeth, it's supposed to have 5 clicks. Ashura's supposed to have 7, but these teeth are bigger, so it still feels like 3 teeth, to be completely honest with you. Actually, let me show you guys the Diabolos chip on some bases that are strictly left spin and strictly right spin. I have a few bases over here, a few GT bases. Okay, so let's just put this on the Zoe base with the Metsu weight. That looks cool. No wonder people use the original Diabolos chip on here, because it looks cool with the contrast of colors. Next up, Union Achilles. The Union swords looks pretty cool. Right. I can just also be without the Union swords, because it doesn't really impact how the chip locks in. Let's see. What other stuff do I have here? Well, of course, you can put it on the Lord layer base in right spin and in left spin. Wow. And you can also put it on here where it has a gem weight. This one looks cool. It might look even cooler while spinning. At least I hope it does, because that would be awesome. And of course, call back to the original Diabolos. Here's the erase base with a 10 weight, because why not? And this is kind of what Master is based on, right? At least the color scheme is similar. Well, not just similar, but pretty much exactly the same. It's kind of like the world. I think it was the World Hobby Fair Venom Diabolos coloration. Yeah. Also, just gonna show off that you can't put the thing that looks like a weight onto any other base successfully. Because it doesn't fit because of these raised pieces over here. And it kind of does look like a metal Gen weight, but it's not really a weight, it's just classified as part of the master base. So you can put Spriggan on here, which actually looks really good. And you can put it on the flip side. I know I'm just showing a bunch of stuff, but like, I want to show off stuff that looks cool. So that's what I'm doing right now. This Fafnir chip fits perfectly with the color scheme. Let me just... Yeah, teeth feel good. And let me just put a right spin chip. In fact, I'm not going to use the Valkyrie chip. I'm just going to put the Joker chip because why not? I just got it. So let's look at it on here. This would be interesting. It looks kind of off, but I mean, still looks decent. So I guess I'll just do a couple of test launches with Master Diabolos in both directions. So we're starting off in right spin. Let's just look at this generate driven action. Also, this bothers a lot of people. There's a giant gap here when it's in right spin, but then left spin is a little bit better. Okay, fine. I'm going to look at this with Lord Spriggan and left spin on here. Yeah, this just makes a big gap. It's gonna be a little bit unsettling to use. But hey, maybe it's decent for LED. So of course, I'm gonna do this with the Master Diabolos launcher. Okay, that goes fast. So the launcher feels really good. And I forgot to point out, it's a black string inside. That's cool. Oh, did it change? It just changed into its final survive or stamina mode. It was still spinning pretty fast, I think. Or at least, it wasn't too fast, but it was fast enough for me to feel it spinning decently well. Okay, so let's change this to left spin mode. Obviously the launcher is now in left spin mode. Also, something to note about the master base when it's in left spin mode is that some discs can actually get stuck on it. Like they rub against the contact points. Perfect time to stop. They rub up against these bottom contact points and then cause a lot of burst resistance. I don't know. No, Zenith doesn't really work. I don't know. That was the only thing that I brought to actually try that out with. Sting almost works actually, but not quite. the ones that I only remember one of them that has been shown off. And that's the around disc. Maybe the hybrid. No. Hybrid looks better on here than generate does. Not color scheme wise, but definitely like generate makes the layer a little bit too raised up. So some people have been trying out around with stuff like atomic, bearing, and extend plus to make use of the left spin mode rubbing up on the disc or on the master base. Or yeah, no, I was right the first time. Still looks a little bit too raised up. But whatever. Let's see. This might be a cool looking combo. Master Diabolos Sting Quick Dash and right spin looks cool. Let's see what left spin looks like. Looks decent. Not the best, but decent. I honestly prefer the right spin mode for looks. Also, I forgot to say, these two golden pieces right here, those are metal, and these two are metal. Now, for some reason, Tommy's like, oh, when it's like this, the metal is towards the outside. But when you flip it, the metal is towards the inside. But there's really no change. The only change is which one's on top. Which I'm pretty sure having this mode would give it better balance. Not just because it's harder to destabilize, but also because the center of gravity is slightly lower. But I don't know. That's just me theory crafting. So yeah, I guess it's time for me to just try this Beyblade out in battle and see how it does. So let's put this up against Lord Spriggan, stock combo left spin, lowest height. Okay, softer launch than in the Heaven, or than in the Joker video. You know, I gotta say, this is one of the coolest looking Beyblades. Also, the generate driver actually makes this thing really tall. Or actually, no, I'm pretty sure that's just compared to dimension. Okay, so yeah, look, it's gonna make metal to layer contact. Let me just, I keep forgetting to do stuff. It's a little bit shorter than hybrid. About the same height though. But yeah, then, now let's try this thing. Well, actually, let's not switch modes yet. I kind of don't want to switch this thing's mode because then it's going to start changing modes mid-battle. So yeah, I guess we'll try Diabolos against Union Achilles! Yay! Which actually probably also looks amazing on the master base. So it's in standard mode right now. With the Union blades on, Union swords everything. It's not attacking yet. Okay. Let's see how it is. Got a little bit destabilized there. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay, I guess we'll change this to left spin mode. And then maybe I'll go up against Regalia Genesis to see some layer-to-layer contact. Obviously, got to change the mode on here, and I'm just gonna keep this thing on its pre-evolutions launcher. again, maybe. Flips. Okay, it's kind of hard to control this thing because it's a plastic driver. See if it can outlast. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna change the disc on Achilles to Blitz for some better LAD. Because I want to see how this opposite spin matchup goes. And then I'll go on to Genesis. Still has a lot of stamina. I'm not used to how my phone looks on here. Oh, I thought I heard the click for it changing. Oh wait, I think that... Okay. Well, it just outspun because they barely made contact near the end. But hey, here's the thing. So this is actually not stamina mode, I believe. This would be balance type mode because the rim can still make contact with the ground. Like, when you heard that click and it was still going, it's because the rim was touching the ground and doing the counter break style thing. So that's interesting. It's not like Final Survive where it immediately went to the center because the tip was fully exposed. Although also the tip was very unstable. Okay, so let's see if Regalia Genesis wants to work today. I mean, it worked earlier today, so maybe it'll work now. Okay, good. Okay then. Took no clicks yet. In that battle. Ooh. This thing was almost to the red zone. Another knockout by Regalia Genesis. Okay. I just want to see Diabolos win one match. Pretty sure it's not gonna win because of its driver. It's kind of odd. Oh. Oh, there we go. We got a really decent hit there. And it was a tie. Okay. Well, let's see how it does in lost spin mode then. Let's put this in there. You know, the system they made for this is pretty clever. Because not only is it changing the Beyblade altogether, like the way the contact points work, but it's also changing directions at the same time. And it's also showing off that the layers, or the chips don't need to have the clicky thingy when you put them in. They just have to be locked. Wow, it's already in its balance mode. Oh, doesn't have enough LAD to deal with hybrid. And I doubt it's going to get any good hits. But, yeah. Okay, fine. I'm going to do one last battle. I do this to myself. Can't blame me for liking Master Diabolos. Just in last spin mode against Flash. Ah, yes. And that is why Valkyrie's getting an evolution. And also because it's season 5, but who cares? It's all because Slash Valkyrie's bad. We all know it. So yeah, let me put this in its cool looking mode before finishing up the video. Okay, so yeah, this video went smoothly, considering it was on my phone, and I do not like recording with my phone. Maybe let's click this halfway so it stands up like that. Okay, so yeah, overall this Beyblade looks really cool. If you have the around disc, you can make use of its left spin mode for an almost unburstable combo. You might want to see JoJo's video on that, because she showed it off and it did pretty well. Especially when she was putting it up against all those attack types. Like, dang. This Beyblade is going to be in the meta just because of the around disc, probably. The right spin mode looks like it could be good for attacks. Probably not as good as Judgment, or even Apocalypse, because this thing's a beast. At least on uncommon combos. But yeah, I'm gonna try this out later today and also tomorrow at Looking for Beys 2, Mr. Blade's tournament. And I'll probably make a combo testing video next week with this Bey, with Heaven Pegasus, and maybe even just, well, actually, definitely Judgment Joker. Definitely this. And I'll try to find something for Heaven Pegasus that works well. But yeah, honestly, I like this Beyblade. The mode changing gimmick is always something that will just like make me fall in love with the Beyblade. So that's a plus. I'm glad they finally brought back the Final Survive style, because they did make Reboot and Ultimate Reboot. People were like, oh, what about Final Survive? So yeah, now here it is. Generate. It's definitely looking better than Final Survive so far. It's big, bulky, has above average LAD, and can also be used for stalling out battles that you cannot win with LAD. So yeah, honestly, I love this Beyblade already. Probably not going to replace any of the Beys on my channel logo. Well, actually, it might replace Slash. I should probably take Slash off of there and just put Master on there. But okay, now it's the end of the video. Please slice that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below if you made it this far, and also comment down below any combos that you like to see with this thing, because I have a good idea of what I want to do, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. Of course, I don't have the around disc to just make that overpowered, unburstable stamina combo thingy, but I can sure try to make this thing into a decent attack type, maybe good for extend plus combos. I don't know. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.